Man, I ran my first ever 8:30 mile in like forever. Like it's last time I ran like an 8:30 mile was probably in like 7th grade or something. Good morning, good morning. I made an egg for breakfast and we have some orange juice here. Today we're talking about progress. If you remember in the fall, I made one of these for a video and it turned out okay, or turned out pretty good. Now I've made it like every day for like a week, these like breakfast sandwich style breakfasts and everything like that. And it's really easy to make, really quick, easy, good, everything. It's just great. So today we're talking about progress. Also because of today I ran an 8:30 mile. My fastest mile used to be 9:01 on May 1st, 2020. Now today is August 9th, 2021. I ran a 8:30 mile. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, we're talking about progress today. We're talking about my year's progress on YouTube, how I used to make kind of really bad videos and now I make kind of decent videos and stuff like that, and taking a look at that and how much we've come in the grand scheme of things, and yeah, why you should also care about your progress. You know, I mean, you may think you're making bad videos and stuff like that. I think I make bad videos all the time, but if you look back, you've made a lot of progress. And yeah, so we're taking a look at that today. So I'll meet you guys up at Studio B after I finish this egg, and yeah, we'll see you there. Anyway, I got up this morning and I was like, well, you know, I could either lay down and like, you know, do nothing, or I was like, I could go out and I could try and run my fastest mile ever. I was like, I'm gonna go out there and just run my heart out, and I did it. Normally I'll get halfway through and I'll be like, oh, this is kind of tiring, and I kind of like, you know, stop and everything and hit, you know, a 10 of a minute mile. But today, 8:30, like out of nowhere. I was expecting maybe to get sub 10, maybe like, you know, 9:45 or something like that, 9:50, but 8:30, absolutely crazy. I'm super excited. So yeah, let's just keep on running with that. I mean, I will say I had a thing back in March. I was on spring break. I didn't go nowhere, of course. But during spring break, I was making videos, right, working really hard. I was going out for runs and everything, and I just had this feeling. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I was like, this is exactly what I want to do. I was like, I want to be making videos, and I want to go for a run, and I had that feeling today. This morning, I went for a run, 8:30 mile. I was just, oh, it's so good, so good. Anyways, we're talking about progress today. We're taking a look back at our old videos, because you know what? I always think my videos are not very good. I make a video, and you know, in the moment I'm like, oh, it's pretty good, I like that. And then, like, you know, I'll watch it like the next day and I'm going, you know, it's kind of okay. You know, you can tell it's kind of low quality, low production. You know, I'm still learning a lot of things. You can tell it's like I didn't put like a whole bunch of effort into it, but you know, but I put a lot of effort. It's just like not a whole lot compared to like other people and everything. So it's like in the moment, I'm like, it looks pretty bad. However, when you look back at what you've learned over 5 years, you're actually kind of impressed. So the first video I ever made was actually a project for my English class. We had to go through and do this assignment based on like advertising and everything and how advertising works, and everyone else had kind of, you know, the goal with the project assignment was to go through and do like a storyboard, like a sketch comic thing and everything, and you know, that's what everybody else did. They went through, they made a little comic and stuff, and then they presented it to like the teacher and everything. However, I was like, listen, I have this skill set. I'm gonna go through and make an actual video advertisement, because If we're talking about advertising, video is all advertising. So I went through and I made it, and that was the first video that's ever uploaded to the channel. It's called the like get an iPhone ad or something like that, and it's really good. I think actually it's really good for what I knew at the time. We use natural light, we use the sunlight and everything. It was filmed on my phone, my old iPhone 6S. Of course, you know, we didn't have Canon R6s back then, but the quality of it isn't the greatest, but it's the idea, I think, that's there, and it's the fact that I actually made it, which made it really good. So, but yeah, that was the first kind of video. I took a lot of media classes when I was in school, so of course, like, I've gone through and I've made tons of videos that, you know, when I made them, I was like, these really aren't very good, but I was watching some of them today, actually, and I was laughing, and they were really good. So, you know, it's nice to watch. It's nice to go back through and watch your own videos and stuff like that. Hopefully, as long as you enjoy making them. But we got out of school and we started to make our own YouTube channel, and we started to go, listen, I want to make videos for myself and stuff like that. So I started making videos. We used to actually film in this room. We had like a very light blue colored walls and everything. It was kind of hard to film in here, but I did film a couple videos in the room and stuff like that. But eventually I went down to the basement. We were like cleaning out some room, and I was like, hey, can I have this corner to make like a little studio and everything? And I filmed a couple of videos just in front of a blank gray wall, a like really basic plastic like card fold up table, like a folding chair, and I just took my tripod downstairs and was like, whoosh, boom, let's film some videos. And yeah, we filmed a couple videos like that. Of course, they do not look very good. If you ever go back through and you watch like Let's Have Some Fun episode 10, the first ever DaVinci Resolve tutorials are made down there. It's like, it looks super low quality, it looks super low. It's like, what is this guy doing? He's literally making videos in his basement with like nothing. It's crazy. But hey, you gotta start somewhere. And so then eventually we went through, it was Black Friday, I went through and I bought some black fabric, I bought some PVC, bought some clamps, I bought a couple of like shop lights and everything, and I actually made a nice, like, you know, border around the thing, put up my black fabric, had a nice little background and everything. Of course, it was just like a black fabric, so it was not very cool at all, but it was better than the bricks, and it was kind of made the space feel like my own, and it was really nice actually. So that was the beginning of the Studio A downstairs and stuff like that. We still actually use that black fabric. It's used in all the things down there. Everything is still intact since the day I made it. I actually need to go through and like put some middle posts because the things are starting to bow, but that's for another topic. But yeah, and then in the fall of 2020, about 1 year later, I eventually got some LED shop lights, and now we have actual like good lighting down there. We used to just have only like top down lighting. I had really like dark eyes and everything in all the old videos, but now I went through, I took what I learned from watching other YouTube videos and what I did from my own personal experience, and I made a key light. I have still the top down lights, but I also have a hair light for one of them instead of just all the light being in the front. And I went through and it's actually really well diffused. And then I actually went an extra step and put like some plastic tarp over the lights to provide a little bit more diffusion and everything, and I kind of made the studio really good. I also went through and made my own custom table, that way I'm not using a boring gray like card table and everything. But yeah, we went through, made the studio our own, and we actually still use that. That's Studio A. We use that in the old how to enable 120 FPS video, a bunch of our like other DaVinci Resolve videos and everything, so we use that one a lot. And just seeing the progress from the gray brick wall to like the black walls with the card table still to now like a full-fledged, like it actually looks like someone put some effort into the studio. It's really impressive. And now we have Studio B, this place. We're back in the bedroom, but we've mixed up the paint, we've mixed up the furniture layout, we've mixed up the lighting. Now we have our key light and the window, huge window here for a bunch of natural light. We actually have a second light back over there for our hair light. We have a lamp for like some ambient light and everything, so it's really good and stuff like that. And so we've gone through and we also have some depth. That's the one thing that Studio A is missing, is the depth. You don't have any depth. It's just like boom, black wall and stuff like that. You know, there's no character to that studio other than like the tree and like the small camera on the side. And if I ever have my water bottle over, that's like as much character as you can put in that studio. But we've gone through and we've learned and we've evolved and we've gotten to a point now where we're here, and I'd say this is pretty good. I mean, honestly, like I make videos up here now and I'm like, it's really nice. It's really nice compared to what we used to have. We don't have any our sound quality is still bad, but our video quality is getting up there. So yeah, I just want to go through and make a little thing of how to view your progress, because you know what? It is important to go back through, and when you're feeling down, you're like, oh man, I just don't make good videos. You go, you know what? They're better than what I used to make, which means that in the future, the videos will be better than what I'm making right now, which means you're always gonna get better and you'll feel better, hopefully, and stuff like that. So take a look at your videos, take a look at what you've made in the past and compared to what you've made now, and hopefully it's progress, and hopefully you can look back at it and go, you know what, I have learned a lot. I always say to myself, I'm like, yeah, I don't really know a whole lot. I'm not like, the brightest kid in the school, but you know what, recently I've been looking at it and I go, you know what, I'm learning things slowly, right? You do like the 1% every day, you grow by like, 300% or something like that. Yeah, you learn a little bit every day and you get a little bit wiser every day and stuff like that. But anyways, I went for a run this morning and that's what spawned all of this. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. If you guys have any thoughts about the videos, if you guys have any thoughts about your videos and everything, comment them down below. We'll have a conversation and everything. Other than that, we're still uploading every single day for the month of August in 2021. It's been pretty good. I've been enjoying it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it too. Of course, talking about the video quality, it's kind of okay, but I would say again, every video we make, it's gonna get better and better and better and stuff like that. So we'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you next time. Yeah, also the egg this morning. Amazing egg. I love it. And the orange juice, perfect. I love orange juice. So yeah, anyways, I've been going on for too long. Oh my gosh. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you next time.